to That Wrestling Podcast.
Welcome to the home of unorthodox takes. It's That Wrestling Podcast. It's Brian, Jason, and Kevin. Good evening, fellas. How are you?
I am unorthodox.
I know, Kev, right?
I'm just great. I'm doing great.
He tried to save it. He goes, I'm paying you a compliment or something.
Just giving you a compliment.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't know if he took it that
Well, you had
way,
33 points, man. Come on. 10 better
Anyway.
than Michael Jordan's number.
If you don't know what we're talking about, go check our socials. You can see it's an unorthodox comment that I'd made on last week's show. And it just got posted Thursday. Obviously, if it's Friday when you're listening to this,
Yes.
it was yesterday.
Yep. Got around to getting that out there. But we are here. Joe will be back someday. Maybe not next
That's the best
week.
way to say it. Someday.
Someday. We miss you, buddy. He's busy, man.
Do we?
Well, if
give
it's
it to
we, it
Richard.
has to be plural. So, Kevin, do you miss Joe? I'll say I miss Joe.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jay, sorry, it's
The
we
return
still applies.
will be glorious, and it will be so loud when he returns.
No, it won't.
The fans will chant, "You still got it." Will it be as loud? No, so much. Will they be as loud as AJ Lee's return, though? I don't think so. I don't think so, guys. That was a pretty loud and crazy moment on SmackDown. Of course, we gave this some pretty in-deep analysis leading up to it about, the teases, the WWE shop leak answer, but what if it's not her and how that looks? It was her. And I loved the moment. I mean, the crowd obviously was so ready for it. And I want to get your guys' reactions because, I mean, boy, I thought it was really, really special, really cool, well-deserved. And I think, honestly, you guys can, talk about it too, that may have been the loudest pop for a female wrestler of all time. I'd love to hear what else would be in consideration because I have not thought of one that has completely over eclipsed it.
Rhea Ripley on NXT Tuesday night.
That was big.
That
was really big.
That was massive. But I'll say this.
It made me pop my dick.
All right, we'll
He
get to
said
that. I'll get that audio, Jay. I didn't get it this week.
It was.
He said.
We'll get
So
into
when
that.
that happened,
Oh,
we're
shit,
talking
we'll
about
get into
we're
it now.
talking about it now. So I was watching it live, and when Rhea's was it Rhea or Stephanie? I don't know. And he goes,
Stephanie was first, and
I
then
gotta pop my
Tiffany.
dick.
Yeah.
And I literally was like, did I just hear that? Like, tell me you didn't just say that. And he did. And then we got the confirmation from WWE's YouTube channel with the closed captioning, and it says I had to pop my dick.
That was quality.
Now
He might be getting some Harlem heat on that.
people
From the back.
are saying that he said neck.
It's close. It's kind of
I
like
did
that.
not hear neck. I heard dick.
Do you ever remember that thing where it's like rainstorm, like where it's like you think of something?
Yes.
Like, and it was
I know what you mean.
If you think you're hearing neck, go back and listen to it. You will hear.
I've listened to it a million times. I played it a million times for my people at work because they didn't know. And
Just dick.
I got to pop my dick.
I also we'll get back to AJ in a minute. I also wanted to be like, oh, come on. He said neck. And when I listened to it to hear for it, I was like, oh, I don't think it's neck. So I don't know. Old Booker. Yeah.
Hold on. I'll do it again. Be quiet.
Yeah, well, I didn't hear it that time. Try one more time. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's when
He
you're
said
in
it.
court, you have to prove your innocence. I don't know if we have the proof to prove that he was innocent saying neck.
No, you can go to our socials at that WrestlePod. The confirmation was posted by closed caption.
Right.
I gotta pop my dick, man.
And either, I mean,
What does that even mean?
right? I was gonna say, is pop my neck a thing? I don't think that's a thing either.
No,
right?
it's
Like,
pop my dick. What does that mean?
yeah,
It's,
I don't.
it's not like grab my dick or jerk my dick or whatever.
I don't know.
What is that, like a Houston thing? Maybe.
See, I thought
Could be.
he meant to say. I will say this. I think in his mind he meant to truly say neck, and he
said dick.
He thought with the wrong head. Okay,
Dickhead.
but like maybe pop the neck mean like you're gonna turn your head so quick because you're interested in what's.
Okay.
Kev, you're the nicest person ever.
I'm trying to put my
no devil's advocate here. No other side of the pillow, other side of the coin. He said, "Pop my dick," and I thought it was the most hilarious thing ever.
Booker has been known to make some verbal slip-ups. There's, of course, the legendary Harlem Heat promo when he's talking about coming for all the gold, sucker, and specifically to Hulk Hogan. He is coming for him, and that's all you need to know. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. I didn't say it.
Sister Sherry was there.
I didn't say it. Yeah, but Booker instantly. I would have said it. And I would have did the Booker T where I went like instantly, like you did.
Know, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Well said.
Funny.
Yeah. Well,
pop my dick.
So AJ Lee, hey.
Yeah. So what did you think, Kev?
I will say this. Jay brings it up the best, right? Wrestling moments are best when you're surprised. We were not surprised on this, but I feel like, in my opinion, it worked out perfectly that we weren't surprised. If they would have threw someone else out, it would have just been failed. But since she did come out and it worked out, he's like, I won't touch a woman or hit a woman, blah, blah, blah. You knew it was coming. And then the delay a few seconds, like when you heard that music, everyone in their right mind in the last, wanting her to come back for 10 years, marked out. Goosebump moment. I'm getting goosebumps. Zoom in. Look at that right now. Just talking about AJ Lee.
I've never heard an AJ Lee chant until last week in 10 years.
What?
Never.
So there's
not once.
But I mean, like, in a point of like the last 10 years, you were like, man, I miss AJ.
No.
Oh, shoot. I've missed her a lot.
She fell off the radar for me.
Did you read her book?
I didn't.
Oh, it's a good book.
Shocker. Surprised you didn't borrow it from someone and never give it back.
I gave it back. Back his Jericho book like 7 years later.
Brian still has my Eric Bischoff book 14 and a half years later.
Is it The Controversy Creates Cash?
Yeah.
Jay, I'll let you borrow my copy.
I get why people are excited. Last week, because it was, spoiled, I wasn't excited for it. And I watched SmackDown live because I wanted to see it. And I thought it was cool. But then on Monday, that promo was ass. It was not good. And everyone's like, oh, she's been gone 10 years. Cut her some slack. Maybe. But it's not for me.
Yeah.
No enjoyment, no pleasure, no dick popping, nothing.
That's good about that, at least.
A 1 to 10, what would you rank it?
4.
A 4.
The promo?
Well, promo, yeah. My excitement level, 4.
Oh, I got you.
If it was a surprise, I probably would have popped my dick for it. I mean,
I understand. For me, the thing was Friday. It was still Tuesday or Wednesday at work that in my head I was like, light it up, light it up, light it up.
Brian's
like that's a catchy song.
Frolicking, skipping down the street.
I was skipping down the halls. At,
what's interesting?
My office.
What's interesting is I got a message. AJ Lee's back. I can't wait to talk about it. Any guesses who sent me that message?
Oh, you sent us who it is, so I know.
Oh yeah, I already asked.
Yeah, you did send us, but yeah, that was great. I was like, whoa, Michelle's feeling it. She
watched I sent her the segment. She's been traveling, so I played her she watched the segment, and her response was, "I wish she wasn't weird." And I
But
said,
But
well,
that's her
though. That's
thing.
not a
that's
bad
the
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
She's a crazy chick.
Right.
Literally, they made t-shirts about it. So
Right.
overall, like I said, I get it. It's just not for me.
See, me
Yeah.
personally, I give the promo Monday night, I give it a 7. I give it a 7 out of 10. Uh, this is the reason why. She referenced 10 years away, right? She need to work on herself and those type of things. She mentioned with being 10 years older, she's in her upper 30s. She's like, I don't wear jean shorts 2 sizes too small anymore. So she's referencing she's not, say, a Tiffany Stratton in her 20s. You know what I mean? She's wearing baggy shorts. They're still little tiny shorts because she's so little. But she's making references like, I've been gone for a while, throwing in some jabs at Becky Lynch. The one thing I didn't quite like, I thought it was kind of a rushed way to say, hey, come fight me, or I'll get back the title. Let's have a tag team match at WrestlePalooza. Like, it was just that kind of felt sloppy, but I don't know how else they would have done it. Um, I don't know, but I was eating everything up. I think she caught herself a few times because I think she got lost in the moment because the crowd was cheering her on a lot, and I think she
Yeah.
paused, and every time she paused, I feel like she kind of almost like deer in headlights slightly. Uh, but she has how much ring rust on her on the microphone too. So that was the first time she had a mic in her hand talking, in a decade. So looks, I think she's going to do just fine. There's some training videos that were put out like a couple weeks, and her and Punk going.
That was from Heels. That wasn't regular training. That was for Heels.
Oh, that's even
Season
better.
2 of Heels.
Like, she still has a 6 pack. She still looks like she's in incredible shape.
I think she looks better than her run, at least
She's-
physically. Like, I mean, like the abs, I'm like, what the hell? Okay, I don't remember this.
And it is nice seeing CM Punk look so smitten just looking at her. I like, we're all married, proud husbands, right? And like, you just like
Right.
look, you're like, man, he looks like he's gonna cry because he's so excited in that moment. I give the promo a 7. I give the return a 10. I give
Yeah.
it because the excitement level was there, and I was not disappointed one bit. So
I mean, I couldn't believe we had not one but two
yeah,
therapy chants. Wrestling fans in 2025, we have matured. Like, could you see that in the Attitude Era? JR and King would have like, oh yeah, go to the crazy house. You know, like, what are we talking? I couldn't believe the response that was getting. So that was something of note. I didn't. It was getting to the point where when Seth came out and got in the ring, I was about like, all right, let's wrap this up. It did feel a little long, and like you said, Kev, like some of the promo, she paused. We had the chance, everything. But yeah, I thought it kind of ended right when it needed to end, when everything happened with Punk coming on down. And I will say too, man, just the reaction from the contemporaries, the other wrestlers. She said the line of, I'm your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler.
Wonder where she got
And
that from.
where did she get that from?
Me, because I said this wrestling podcast is your favorite wrestling podcast, favorite
Oh,
wrestling
good.
podcast.
Well, all right, we'll take the credit for that. I saw somebody else post like, "Oh, do you remember where you got that line from?" And I'm like, I don't remember, but I know obviously it's been said. I'm
Me.
sure. Well, good. Oh, sorry I didn't give you the credit. But in any event, but yeah, seeing like the throwback picture of Roxanne Perez hugging AJ, and now they're wrestling. Lyra Valkyria like tweeted about that, like, oh, look at that girl with AJ, how cool that must have been. And like they're all working together. I'm like, what? Like, very weird cosmic energy about this girl. And I just saw it online that a lot of people, they took AJ's first run of her kind of being the anti-diva and really gravitated toward that. I think there's a lot of female wrestling fans who that was probably like their first wrestler growing up that they really liked and maybe could identify if they are crazy, if they're weird a little bit. So to see that come out in the fan base too, I thought was really special. So I'm excited. Yeah, I think WrestlePalooza, man. That's going to be a fun debut. And yeah, then the $1 million question is, can she do it in the ring? We will have to find out. But a tag match like that, you can protect somebody who's having their first match in 10 years because you don't have to do all the work. All right.
Nicely.
Did anybody think too, besides that Rhea NXT appearance, Kev, did you think, or Jay, another like female pop? The only one I
think
talked to my buddy Matt and he said, what about Rousey showing up at the Rumble like the first time for her like first debut? Like that was pretty big from what I remember.
I mean,
I'd have to go back and
anytime
watch it.
Becky has come back,
Yeah.
Bailey has come back.
I thought
Bingo.
Becky a little bit with
Even Charlotte.
and even
The-
exactly
Yeah.
even I thought when the return of Dakota Kai and Io to align with Bailey at
SummerSlam.
We were all
there for
we
that.
too.
That was
we were
big.
there, so of course,
Yeah.
it felt a little bit more impactful, special. But yeah, I think I truly feel like that AJ one had to be in the top of the top.
It's
Like,
up
you're
there.
Even that
But when it's in her
rivals
hometown.
anybody
Right.
returning, not just
Or
a female.
her
That place is
residence.
wild.
She's from New Jersey, I believe. But yeah, she lives in Chicago. So yeah, it was the perfect spot for it all. So if you saw, I think it was on Instagram, the picture of CM Punk in the middle, AJ Styles over here, and Dragon Lee over here, the AJ Lee thing. I think we can kind of do the same. Let's go from one AJ to another. Let's talk AJ Styles. He's been in the news this past week for a couple of different things, but all generally related to his future. So first off, they're looking like his contract rumored to be done in February. Jay, and I think you mentioned it last week or previous week about he had said, "Hey, I don't want to wrestle till after 50." That's
Right.
it. So we're getting close to that. So in the meantime, too, along with the news of the contract being up pretty soon in February, somebody made a social media post about like, oh, how are they booking AJ Styles and his son, who I think his name is also AJ. But it's like
Probably Alan Jr.
AYEJ.
It's probably
Yeah.
Alan Jr. or something, I'm sure.
And he was just like, you're not the only one. And it's like, oh boy, okay.
Fucking
And then
kids trying to put themselves over.
That's where my head was at. Like, what you really need to be talking about your dad's work. And then we had on Raw, and this was one of those, if you're on the foreign audience Netflix where they don't have like commercials, he cut a promo in the audience, but they posted it on the social media. Very work shoot-esque, saying someone doesn't want me here. I don't have any, Gallows and Anderson, anything like that. So what do you guys make of all this, man? And with all these thoughts, come February, what would you think is most likely? Is it retirement, continuing WWE, or maybe an AEW move?
Nobody wants. We can't have AJ in AEW. That'd be terrible. Look, if it's someone backstage that doesn't want him there, it's obviously not Triple H because Triple H can't work. However, put a lot of thought into this because dummies online are like, oh, he's shooting. No, it's all part of the show.
Correct.
It's all wrestling. Everything is a work. Two people that work backstage that have a history with AJ Styles. Bobby Roode and Abyss.
Yes, yep.
Interesting. Okay.
So, Bobby Roode is still in shape to wrestle. Abyss, Christopher Park said, or Joseph Park said, or Christopher Park, I don't know which one. He was one of them as himself in TNA as well as Abyss. He has said he's done, but I am sure for the right situation, Abyss could have a match. He was just put into the WWE video game. I'm sure there are going to be Abyss action figures as well. I think it's one of those two.
Okay.
He has history with both on screen. I mean, if Samoa Joe was still here, I'd say him, but there's literally nobody that it just, unless this is Dom, they do some roundabout story where Dom is talking to the office about getting him out or something with the Judgment Day, or my final thought, it's the This is the thing to break up the Judgment Day, and Finn Balor comes to AJ because of their Bullet Club ties.
Ooh.
Okay,
That
yeah, and
gets
obviously AJ
that
and
gets
Dom's the whole thing.
Finn away from Dom. He breaks off from the Judgment Day. Maybe JD comes with him. Dom gets all the chicks. Or one last one, Liv Morgan. We get Liv and AJ against Dom and Roxanne.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe AJ Lee's on his target list next because a new chick enters the game.
I hope
But
so.
those are I know that I was a long-winded way of saying Abyss, Robert Roode, or potentially a Finn Balor AJ team up with Liv Morgan.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm buying what you're selling, man. I think there's some potential with a number of those things. Kev, what do you make of all this news and kind of like what would you want to see from the future of AJ?
I think AJ kind of going down a negative situation because he mentioned Anderson and Gallows, and he's like, Meechin is on SmackDown. I have no one with me. Like next week, put the microphone in his hand. Who just returned? Also on Monday Night Raw, AJ.
Brock
AJ
Lesnar.
Lee. He can even say, I'm not even your favorite AJ anymore. Like he can turn on the crowd. Like I think it only makes sense. And then you can see him beat the crap out of, I don't know, put a jobber in there. When was the last time we saw like a jobber? And then you get,
It's been a minute.
I'm going off of what Jay, because I really like the Bobby Roode idea. Have the producers come out there like you kind of see like Jason Jordan,
Hurricane.
pulling off. And then you can see, Bobby Roode pulling maybe someone off, and then you see it face to face. I really like that idea, Jay. I'm the Abyss one would be sweet, but you don't see him too much out, or at least visual.
Well, but he was a big part of Unreal.
In the back, right? Or was he also in the?
Maybe this is
only
part
watched,
just for. Maybe this is just for Unreal. Who knows?
Oh, that is true. Maybe. Ooh, I really like the Bobby Roode idea.
I'm pretty smart.
Mostly because I just want to hear Glorious on the speakers again. You can hear it all the time if I download it or listen to it on YouTube. But there's just something about when you hear it. Nakamura's original song. Fun fact:
It makes you want to pop your dick, right? When you hear Nakamura song.
Oh yeah, I remember
pop your dick.
you mentioned
Now it does.
Therapy
Thanks,
getting
Booker.
the chance twice. Well, I'll tell you this: Booker T is going to be going to a little sensitivity training.
Pop your dick. Pop your dick. Pop your dick.
Next year, everyone's going to be sensitivity.
Oh boy. Not my boy
Najee.
Najee down on NXT every week. Don't start that. Don't start
Yes,
that.
Najee.
Leave that alone.
If you listen or watch,
No.
start the pop your dick chant.
Oh my!
Do it. Do it.
I think
Oh,
AEW
man.
absolutely not. I don't want to see him retire. I'd like, if anything, go back and do a small run in TNA. Like,
Yeah,
with the
that is the
relationship, you never
carrot
know.
that's out there
Yeah.
that that he could maybe do like a cool finish up full circle sort of thing. I'm not as down on the AEW thing as you guys are for the simple fact of, man, AJ Styles will have been in the WWE if, let's say, he goes to the Rumble this year in January. It'll be 10 years. He debuted at the 2016 Royal Rumble. I don't know what much more he has to do in WWE. He just, about a year ago, a little over a year ago, he was challenging Cody for the title. I don't see that happening again. And he's still really, really good, really good. I don't know, there's some fresh matchups you could do in AEW. It's not my favorite product in the world by any stretch, but for him to go like, hey, I'm gonna get the hot shit treatment of being the legend who comes on in for his final run. I don't hate it. I don't know if it would go great, but I'd at least entertain the thought. We'll see how it plays out with old Mr. Alan Styles. I think, is that right? Alan Styles? Something like that. All right. But, right. You give me that funny look, Jay. Maybe. Alan Styles. I don't know. We'll go with that. We'll also go with John Cena and another guy whose days are counting down. I think he's down to what, like 7 appearances, 9. Yeah, it's
Single
crazy.
digits.
It's crazy, man. So they've announced, at least I think unofficially, but I think officially too, that his last match will be taking place in Washington, D.C. I believe it's going to be a Saturday night's main event on Peacock. Little puzzling this isn't in Boston. He is doing a Boston show. I think there's one in November and like Madison Square Gardens, like a week after, a week before. So very interesting there. Other part of this, Rob Van Dam said that he was being discussed as one of the final opponents, but I believe he's injured. We know that him and Rob from the ECW One Night Stand, like that was a phenomenal match. So we've got
it
these
was 20 years ago, and Rob Van Dam really,
right.
I would say they would have, if he was really a part of this, he probably would have been an early match.
I couldn't see
not
him
now.
Being, right.
It's Washington, D.C. There is a person from Cena's past from DC that's about 80 pounds lighter than he was when he used to wrestle, and that would be Dave Batista. If you've seen Batista lately, he's about as thin as you, Brian. As thin as you, Kev. That would be cool, but then again, maybe not, because it's not the Batista we know. Another name that could be fun, Kurt Angle.
I just don't see
It's Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Well, believe me, I would think
America.
It would be America. I mean, I there was some expert pundit online that said, "Oh, if it's in D.C., I bet Donald Trump's gonna be there." Brian,
I'll take the credit for that. Yeah, that was my first thought.
Way to go out on a limb there.
That's right. Only the best from us here at that
there.
wrestling podcast. Yeah.
I think Kurt Angle, but I don't know what his physical situation is. I mean, realistically, look, at this point, give me Braun Breaker match. Be Bronson Reed.
I like that a lot.
You know, Cena, when he fought Sami Zayn on SmackDown, which was very unexpected, he was using moves from his past competitors. To the point where Cole said the spear was for Roman Reigns, but it was obviously for Edge. Because he did the Edge thing with the hand.
Right.
Like,
No.
And then goes.
That's funny.
So we're not going to get Edge, obviously.
No.
But I would just go young guys, from here out. Give me Rusev or Cena. That'd be a fun one.
That would be awesome.
God, I'd love that feud for WrestleMania back in the day.
See, I was thinking.
Yeah, go ahead, Kev.
Like on paper, I think one last match against Cody would be big. I think before I saw The Rock, I was like, man, maybe The Rock, and then he's his.
Speaking of someone who's lost
Batista.
weight,
wow! But he mentioned he came out and said it was for an acting role. Maybe it's a swerve.
Guy named 70-year-old guy named Chickenhead.
I don't know about Kevin Owens when his injury is done. That's a blast from the past because he beat him on his debut.
He posted today in like a Bret Hart all over print with pink Zubaz. He went to Halloween Horror Nights for the Wyatt Six House.
Oh,
so you can find that on KO socials, but. I don't know. Not sure how far away or if he can get back by December. That'd be a good one too.
Yeah.
Gunther, I don't know if he'll.
Gunther just had a surgery as well. I think to repair his nose.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it 2.5 months though, or 3 months. It's like I'm like, do you put a young person, kind of like how he got his step up, or do you put that established mega main event? So it's.
Well, it's Saturday Night Live or Saturday night's main event, Kev. So it doesn't have to be a WrestleMania type main event.
I feel for Cena's very last match, I think it's going to be one or the other. I feel like it's going to be that Braun Breaker or Gunther to propel them. Braun Breaker, I would prefer, or you're going to have that Rock, Batista, Cody like level of competitor. That's what I'm
mega,
saying.
mega
Like
match.
more name worthy.
All right.
Nothing against Braun Breaker, but
As we record on September 11th, who is John Cena's last match against?
I'll give Joe's answer first, at least, and he's not here. But a couple weeks ago, we touched on it, and he said it's going to be Roman.
Ah, okay.
not bad.
I don't know quite how they get there, but maybe it's just one last dance between those two.
Maybe Peacemaker shows up on the Street Fighter set.
it's
Cena loves
Blanca
crossover central here.
Well,
Yeah.
because
or
Cody,
Akira. He's
Cody's
Akira.
in that movie too.
Oh, he's Gaia.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, look, I'm gonna go with Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
just, and I think
Yeah.
Braun Breaker wins.
I like that a lot. Kev, I like your Gunther one a lot. He's kind of been out of sight, out of
That's-
mind for me. I hadn't thought
That's
about
who
him.
I'll go with right now. To be honest, we
Yeah.
could probably ask this question every week leading up to it. Be like, do you want to keep or do you want to change? Because I feel like within the next month we're probably going to think different than we are now, right? So
Check
I
back
think
in a month.
this day
Yeah.
right now, I'll say Gunther, but there's a lot of opportunities because next month we might say who do you got and does he win or lose?
Obafemi's another one that I've been hearing too.
You took it. Yeah, I was gonna say that's
sorry.
That's
Sorry,
what I was
Brian.
gonna say, and yeah, I heard them talking about it on the Ringer Wrestling Pod, and I like the discussion about it. It's another one like, if you want to make somebody like the next guy, you give him that win over Cena, and his last match, like, whoa, that'd be big. So I don't know. We'll put that wild card out there. I'd probably still rank it Gunther, Braun, and then Oba, but pretty damn sweet.
Ooh.
All to come, friends.
Mhm.
We're also waiting on an official announcement on Friday that WrestleMania
Three-
43.
3 p.m.
Yeah,
today.
3
If you're
p.m.
listening on Friday.
Yep. Triple H says a big announcement. We're changing the game, sort of thing. And the rumor is WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia. And I'm
Real
a little
quick, Brian,
bummed. Mhm.
I just want to piggyback off of that because I got the thing here. So it's tomorrow or today, if you're listening on Friday, in
Yep.
Vegas is this announcement. So that is 3 p.m., which is noon, or no, 3 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, so that's noon Pacific.
Right.
Right. TKO is promoting this Canelo fight on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And because of the
It's on
AAA
Netflix?
show, the Crawford
cool. All
Canelo
right.
fight is on Netflix.
Nice.
And because AAA is doing their show tonight, Friday night in Vegas, a lot of the talent are there. And for this announcement, Triple H, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Stephanie Vakir, and Charlotte Flair are advertised. And it seems to be this is the Saudi Mania event. Brian, I know you were not one to want to talk about this, but we have to.
Yeah, of course we do. Yeah, it bummed me out for a minute. It's nothing, we've had plenty of Saudi Arabia shows. I think for me, guys, it's more about we don't even have a chance to go. Like it's not like even Los Angeles or wherever we go, like, well, there's a 1% chance at the very, very least. There's a 0% chance to go to Saudi Arabia. If Green Shirt Guy goes to Saudi Arabia, then I know the fix is in, because that's just not happening.
Well, he works for the Priority Pass.
He does.
And on
So
location.
that's
Pays for all his own tickets, but
that's the hell of a priority pass if he's headed to Saudi Arabia. But I think what bums me out about it is not only there's no chance of going. I know you guys seem to really like the pay-per-views, the PLEs that are during the day.
fuck yeah.
I don't as much, and I think it's just because there's still like stuff going on in my world during that time. Like I'm watching, but I'm playing with my kids, or oh, maybe I gotta step out and do a quick errand or something. And there's just something about a night PLE where like you've done all the shit and you've had all this time to think about what's gonna happen, and then you sit down and get ready to watch. That like I think I'm gonna miss. I don't know. It's obviously so far away. But
So,
that was my
Brian,
initial during the day, like it'll probably be kick off at 11 a.m. and live at 1 p.m. or something. And
Brian.
I don't know.
So
That
it's
bummed me out a little.
18 months away right now, right?
Right.
Yes.
Get those errands ran. Get it figured
Put
out.
put it on your home calendar.
Yeah. All right, you're right.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
that's
wife and kids.
You got
I
18
will-
I'm going to Jason's house to watch WrestleMania for 2
Call a
days.
babysitter.
And what's good about it? It'll start at 11 a.m.
Right.
over by 4, and you guys can all drive home on Sunday and still go to work on Monday.
And I will say that did, thank you for saying that, because that did cross my mind of like, at least that could be if we're all together and we can go out afterward. Like,
Yeah.
that's cool. Like we could be done with Mania at
4.
whatever, 4 or 5 o'clock, and we can go have dinner and whatever. Like that would be cool. I think if I'm sitting here on the couch by myself, you know.
I mean, I would love for you guys to come to WrestleMania next year at my house, 26.
Oh, okay. Look, like back
in
to Vegas.
Vegas.
What? No. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's that could be feasible, right? But yeah. So that was my initial thoughts, man. But what's your takes,
Well,
guys?
look, dollars make sense.
That's
Saudi
bingo. It's
probably-
gonna pay a lot of money.
You know, this is like the Olympics now. This is like the Super Bowl now. You got to make bids and bring the checkbook. And I'm not going to say where online. Some of the comments I've been reading. Fuck the Fed. The Fed's dead. Shut the fuck up. That whole the Fed. Shut the fuck up. I hate that.
Yeah.
You're still going to watch. Just like you've watched all the other ones. Like you're going to watch the Royal Rumble in January. Now, it does suck for the women. But the fact of the matter is, and we've learned this week through different outlets, that TKO is starting their, we talked about the price hike. They're trying to price like they priced the UFC. And it came out that Vince priced towards families.
Yep.
So that's the something we learned this week. And I'm okay with it because they're a business. They've got to make money. So I don't care that it's in Saudi. I mean, I don't know if that makes me a horrible person or not, but I don't care that much. I love WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
And an afternoon WrestleMania? Yes.
There's all kinds of
I am down.
Oh.
I am down for an afternoon WrestleMania because you know who invented the afternoon pay-per-view? Tony Khan.
There
Greatest
is
promoter in the
precedence.
history of history. Tony Khan created daytime pay-per-views. And now the other guys are going to do it. And I'm going to watch it. I'll come to your house, Jason.
Thanks, dude. You should definitely come. Come Friday.
Yeah, I'll
Doors
come
open.
Friday. And we'll go to Rival. And we'll get some Pittsburgh beers. And then, and the other dopes will come. And, it'll be a good time. Hey, speaking of dopes, where's Joe? Where's that guy?
Oh,
huh?
he had a
Missed
thing this
again?
week.
That's like 17 shows in a row he's been.
It's been a lot.
I mean, will he be back by the time WrestleMania goes to Saudi? I don't know.
We'll find
man.
out together.
If you need a fourth chair, I'm that guy. I'm Coney Ton. I love daytime pay-per-views, and I gotta go.
Yeah, that's right, Coney. Thank you, Coney. Yeah, even when Tony Khan announces pay-per-views at night, he realizes it's a mistake, and then he moves it to during the day. Like he's like, oh shit, I'm about to do this earlier in the daytime. So that's his move.
The thing with the inevitable announcement, I'll have to try to find the previous prediction. Not from any of us. It was maybe there will be like 2 manias a year, where one was.
I saw that as a rumor too.
You
You
never know. That could be
the greatest WrestleMania of all time.
So
Booked by Braun Strowman.
But
So
mentioning of
lame.
like the ladies, back in the day, remember when they had to all wear like oversized, huge T-shirts?
Now they
Right.
have body
Now that at
suits.
least
At least they
wear
have
their
yes.
gear just long sleeve, or like Liv Morgan will wear, I don't know, still like the garbage bag that's tight, like the shiny stuff, but like it will at least
Leather?
be like a body, yeah, leather, like a bodysuit. Not, I just unfortunately like Natty, I think wrestled that first match and it was like, oh, I'm gonna wear a big SmackDown T-shirt or something like that,
Yeah, that's what it was.
Right.
like more flattering type stuff where I feel like I'm excited for the show. I think the crowds are usually pretty loud, pretty energetic. But Jason mentioned it. It's about that bucks because TKO's
Of
like, fuck
course.
yo kids. Where Vince, hey, I love to go into house shows for 15 bucks. And you sit pretty dang close. I
Yeah.
also miss the old WWEshop.com where you bought a shirt and you got one for $1. Like those days are gone. Everything, the it's a business. TKO, those UFC pay-per-views cost a couple $100. Brian, I think me and you went to Rampage. Who the hell did we
Machida.
fight? Yeah, and Hughes. Was it Hughes? BJ Penn,
I think so. Yeah.
and I think we were upper level, and those tickets alone were like $200, and that was 10 plus years ago. So I think I wouldn't be going to a WrestleMania anytime soon anyway. So at 11 o'clock, it could be anywhere in the world. And I think this is almost just a Saudi paid a lot of money to get it there. And we're going to see every couple years, we're going to get several years in a row Vegas, put it in Australia. Several couple years, put it in Wembley. Several years in Vegas, put it somewhere else huge. And it's going to be who's got the bucks. If it's not going to come to two, look at me. If it's not going to come multiple Mania events, who knows? Maybe it'll be like, was it WrestleMania 2 where it's multiple cities? Who knows?
Yeah,
Never
three
know.
cities,
Maybe,
same night. Yeah.
maybe you get Saudi 11-4, and then you're going to get a kickoff. Boom. Let's go to,
Des Moines, Iowa.
live from
Mm-hmm.
Des
San
Moines,
Francisco. Like, and,
Walla Walla, Washington.
yeah. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But I think for this one, I'm happy for the people that are going to get to see it,
Yeah.
and I'll watch it.
Yeah. I mean, we'll certainly all be watching it. And to piggyback off what you mentioned too about what Mark Shapiro ticket prices comment of, hey, we're making these even more expensive, right? Did I tell you guys how much I paid for? I did get tickets to NXT. They're doing a little mini Midwest tours. They're coming to Detroit in early October. Did I tell you guys how much I paid?
$417 a ticket.
68 a ticket. 68. I'm second row balcony. It's like it's a theater essentially.
Where is it? Royal Oak again?
No,
Music
it's the
Sonic Temple?
Masonic Temple.
Okay.
And like Dynamite ran there last time AEW came around.
Well, Harpo's was booked.
Harpo's, yeah, GCW has an exclusive wrestling agreement.
They're here. I think they're at Harpo's this weekend.
They are. I think Friday night. Yeah, I think tonight if you're listening to this. But I just didn't. There's only Megan Bain versus Shotzi is on the card, and I'm like, that would be pretty damn cool. And there's a whole lot of guys and girls I just don't know. Like, I know the usual GCW crew of like Effie and Manders and Cardona, obviously. We got Karrion Kross. Killer Cross is doing GCW now, but he's not advertised for this show. So it was just like, I think I'm good this time.
Kevin Nash ain't pushing his jackknife.
Yeah, we had Kevin Nash and Sabu the one time. Kev.
So I got the run sheet for tonight, Friday.
Yeah, give it to me here.
Dr. Redacted versus Crazy King. Don't know who either of them are.
Right.
It's crazy.
Megan Bain versus Shotzi.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Would be fun to see.
Mance Warner versus Beastman. Now, Beastman works RWA where I work. He's a good fucking dude, and he's been doing these death matches, which I'm nervous sometimes watching some of his matches.
And Mance is a regular. Mance Warner is a regular, so I know him.
Rejects versus Pillars. Don't know what that is.
No.
There's a lot here I don't know.
Is Hoodfoot on there?
No Hoodfoot. I don't think.
Effie, Manders. There's a 4-way tag. Matt Tremont's on there, and he's like was a king of the death match. YDNP versus BOF. I don't know. Those are. So yeah, I mean, look, I have the Triller TV. I have the subscription where I get all the indie shows that are ran on there. And hold on.
Jay, when me and Kevin went the one time when Cardona and Rhino were fighting on the dance floor of Harpo's, I was standing next to the cameraman going, Jay, I'm over here. Jay, I'm over here. I don't know.
Dancing on the floor.
Remember that? Dancing on the floor.
Oh, yeah. When me and Joe were like, nope, we're going back to the hotel.
That was the second GCW.
Oh, that was a different one. Yeah.
That was when it was 120 inside that.
I just got cold from that. That was
Are
so
you
hot.
guys familiar with Paw, Michigan?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Up north somewhere.
Oh, it is up north. Okay, because there's a show.
I'll look it up.
NCG Pro Wrestling. Zilla Fatu is wrestling Beastman October 3rd.
Zilla.
Yeah, Beastman. Like I said, he works a lot of the shows that I work on here in the Pittsburgh area, and just I get nervous watching some of his GCW stuff. He's actually on September 20th, our next show. He is teaming with Abaddon, formerly of AEW.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it'll be a good tag match. We have Abaddon coming in. It's exciting.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sounds a very kids do not try this at home type of wrestler, right?
Yeah, Beastman is very intense, very good, and yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Pawpaw's maybe not exactly. Oh, it's maybe not exactly where I thought it was. Yeah, it is. I don't know any of these towns around.
It's still up north, though, right?
Brian,
I don't know. No, it looks like it's off 94, so it's
Brian, you've been in Michigan 20 years now, 20 plus. Come on, how don't you know?
Okay, it is like. I mean,
it's
relatively closer to you. It's. I'd say I'm guessing it's about a half an hour past Kalamazoo, like toward Lake Michigan.
Oh,
so it's not insanely far from you, Kev. What day is that? Jay?
October 3rd.
Oh, I got a thing. I've got a thing. I'll be out of town, so maybe Kev will give a report for us.
I was gonna make some joke about something you had, but
yeah, leave the jokes to the Booker T segment. We did good with that, I think.
Yeah, he wants to pop his dick, man. Pop his dick.
You know about that, Cody? Because we were all clueless, like what that meant.
Popping dick, yeah. Hey, you know.
2-hour drive.
I did see the meme.
Yes.
And the comments. Oh,
oh the comments. Always the comments.
That.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Gooner T.
Thank you, Cody.
All-timer. Booker admitting to that during Tippy time is an all-time.
Yeah.
Is this a Blue Chew ad?
Oh, sure.
All right, I gotta
go. Thank you, Cody. We love you, Booker T. Thank you for all you do for our wrestling community. Let's talk about the actual happenings at NXT other than Booker T. So they brought out a bunch of people on Tuesday, and this coming Tuesday, they're going back to Full Sail where like the show really began, and they're having the NXT homecoming. So we had Carmelo Hayes come out, Tyler Breeze. That was a blast from the past. Yeah. Love that. And then as we talked about, Stephanie Vaquer, Tiffany, and Rhea Ripley. Well, talk about moment of the year for the Twippies.
And he ruined it.
How so?
I got pop my dick. That's what people were talking about. They're not talking about the three Powder Puff girls that are this tag team now that are going to beat the I thought it was going to be Mandy Rose. I'm not going to lie. When that truck pulled up, because of her and JC Jane,
that would have been sweet.
Yeah, but Mandy Rose has been talking about the hepatitis that was in the ring when
I saw that.
And clean the mats and stuff. I mean, look, The Homecoming it was a very good episode of NXT. Do we think they're going to bring back Black and Gold for this Homecoming and then go back to Black and Gold moving forward?
Mm.
I haven't
I
seen it
like-
anywhere. I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering out loud. And if they do that, are you guys okay with that?
I would be. I don't see that happening, but I hope they do it for Tuesday because yeah, it's Homecoming.
Yeah.
It's like when they've done like Raw reunions or whatever, and they'll bring back like the red, white, and blue ropes and the old like RAW letters at the entrance. So yeah, I think it'd be a big mistake if they don't do that.
Very cool. Very cool.
So we've got for next week it's Trick and Mello back together versus DIY. We got a Grayson Waller effect. He's so funny, man. He put up his
Please
phone.
refer to him as Big G. That's what his name is.
Yeah,
Big
that's
G.
fair. That's fair. I'm okay with that. He put up his phone and it was Shawn Michaels and it said "old boss." You know, he was calling him to say do the Grayson Waller effect. Oba and Ricky are gonna be on with that. Ethan Page and Tyler Breeze. And the mentioned the 6-woman tag of Stephanie, Tiffany, Rhea versus Fatal Influence. What's most excited for you guys to see on this card?
Danhausen debuting. No,
Ooh,
I would love to see that. I do love the Danhausen. I don't know. I mean, it's just gonna be a good watch.
yeah,
You know, like the AEW pay-per-view, they are a good watch, regardless of all the other outside shit. I think that this show will be a really good one. And I mean, like I said, if they go back to Black and Gold, if it's for this show or moving forward, I'm here for that too. I think the 2.0 era and then the NXT era, like I am looking forward to this. I have not been watching NXT regularly. I did watch on Tuesday, but I will be I'll be on the couch Tuesday night for sure.
yeah. This looks like a lot of fun. What do you think, Kev?
I think there's a lot of opportunity for a lot of different outcomes, right? So when I have the lineup right in front of me as well. So like Tiffany, Rhea, and Stephanie versus Fatal Influence. Asuka used to be in NXT. You could see her coming out and punching Rhea, right, to help Fatal Influence win. You could see a lot of those kind of run-ins because I'm like, oh, maybe this person should have been there. Well, that person was also in NXT. They can't put everyone on NXT or the Homecoming show. So I think Stephanie's getting a lot of high level I don't want to say like attraction, but high level like moments leading up to her match with Io. Io is also in NXT. Will we see something like that? Because a couple days later, they go against each other at WrestlePalooza for the women's championship. So there's a lot of different outcomes. I feel like there's going to be a lot of run-ins on a lot of matches.
I hope not.
I just think that six woman match, I feel like there's going to be run-ins like crazy.
So let's think about it. Asuka's crew, they all worked at AEW. Or I mean NXT. Jesus Christ. So there's potential 3 there.
Tony was like, "What the fuck? I don't remember that."
I was, but I'm gonna let it slide.
We all make mistakes.
This potentially could be the Mandy Rose return. The Gigi Dolan return for this one time only. But I mean, I get why it may not happen. I do think it's weird Trick and Mello are doing this when at the end of that story, they were ready to kill each other. And anything to get Tyler Breeze back on TV with the selfie stick, I'm here for it.
Yeah. That was because that was like, the first NXT I watched was like the takeover that was right when the network began.
Yeah.
And seeing him and the selfie stick and how the selfie stick would be on the Tron behind him, it was like, whoa, that's pretty damn cool. So I popped for that one when he came out. I was not expecting Tyler Breeze. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, Trick Mello DIY, that's a really cool, then versus now sort of thing. I'm really looking forward to that as well. And I think it's they need to get that TNA title off Trick.
I don't know how they do
I-
it. Maybe AJ, but like they got to
Well,
do
they
it.
get the Bound for Glory, I think, October. So I
Yeah,
would
that's
think
true
that's the
too.
move. So,
Yeah,
but not happening in the immediate.
no. Let AJ Styles win that title for frick, somehow. That would be
Yeah.
cool.
But
And then
you
he
guys said it
retires,
like
vacates, and they have a tournament.
But
you
Brian,
were
you
booking the
mentioned,
territory.
USA tournament. No,
No, I
You
didn't.
did.
No,
but
no.
to
Somebody
tie
did.
in NXT, Brian, you mentioned you got those tickets for just under 70.
Yeah.
I remember when I lived in Louisville, went to a couple NXT shows and they were always $10 and they were in the Kentucky Fairgrounds. We had season passes to Kentucky Kingdom every year. Those were like 50. So you got free parking. Otherwise, you pay $15 for parking when the NXT show is only 10. So you got free parking. And literally it was like every name you could ever think of. We were there for the curtain call where it was what was it, Bailey Finn and American Alpha in the middle of the ring. We saw Nakamura there. We saw literally the best of the best for $10. Like a
Yeah.
ticket. It was insane. We saw Aleister Black. Me and my buddy Ryan were like, "Oh, Aleister, give us pose for the selfie." He's like, "Sorry guys, I've got to go." Like sounding just like
Did you get a
Arnold.
picture though? I thought
Uh-huh.
I remember seeing
No,
one.
that's
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
one. Yeah. So it just
Okay.
those memories, like let alone 10 years later, of course, with inflation and everything, the $70 makes sense. But it just makes you think, man. And I remember hardly anyone was there. A couple hundred people. Like that's the thing. And the place
Sure.
probably sat, I don't know, 1,500, and there's probably 300 people tops.
Kev, you're going to
Yeah.
Louder Than Life next weekend. Is NXT there? Because I know at one time they
So
did, and then I thought there were talks that they were going to come back.
Ava's been mentioning like off their socials, like, oh, these are the top 10 bands I'm excited to see. When it was like 4 months ago, I was really excited because I was like, please let NXT be there, but they're not. And it would have been great because they're in the true Kentucky Fairgrounds now. So like there's the convention center, which is a building. Like you could have easily set up like a wrestling ring and maybe in the future, they're trying to make it like America's festival playground now because you get Kentucky Kingdom for free. So there's always going to be like roller coasters and stuff, and a Ferris
Well,
wheel that then you can watch Slayer
well,
and
Kevin, I've learned
swinging stuff.
in the last week that wrestling rings can be put anywhere, even under a bridge.
Oh
That is true.
yeah.
Yeah.
How cool
Yeah.
was that?
So I went to FNW. It's a Pittsburgh promotion, which I'm not too familiar with. But the reason I went, the main event was T Ranchula. He's been Pittsburgh area forever, but he's been around the world. It was his final match. He's been wrestling for like 30 plus. And one of my buddies used to tag with him back in the day in a faction called the Web. It was really cool.
Makes sense.
And I had heard about these under the bridge shows, but I had never went. I never had. I was like, oh, okay. And I'm glad I went. My buddy went to see, his friend. I saw some of the guys I work with at RWA, and it was just a cool experience. There was probably about 300 people there in the crowd.
Nice.
It was very cool. So, yeah, Kev, wrestling rings can be set up anywhere. It's amazing.
Love it.
And there was no red hot chili peppers to be had, right? Sorry, the bad joke. Had to say it. All right. Two quick things before we go. Jay, you're very excited about Brian Danielson being
Yes!
on Dynamite
Yes!
commentary
Yes!
moving forward.
Yes.
Appropriately enough.
Yes.
Oh yes, I get it now.
Right. Yes.
Really,
thank you.
Kev? It took 5 yeses for you to get
took
it?
5 yeses. I'm like, wow, you were really excited.
I had to do the finger thing. Remember that?
Ah.
The whole thing, guys. There's a whole
Yes.
movement. Yeah. Kev, any Brian Danielson thoughts?
I
he used to wrestle. It's great.
Yeah. I thought he did well. He talks slow. Like
Yeah.
it's not much like I feel like he's there almost as like a guest commentator, like levels of excitement at times. Like
He's pretty dry.
yeah.
His humor is pretty
Yes,
dry.
he is.
But and I hate to say this, but I think he's the best announcer they have now behind Nigel.
Yeah,
he has
Nigel's
the-
very good.
Intelligence, he has the experience with talking. He's only going to get better.
Him and Nigel hate each other, so I want those two at the desk.
Right? Yeah.
No, but
that could
I
be fun.
really love the idea of Bryan Danielson on commentary. Seriously, like it makes total sense. You need a guy like that. You know, Tony Khan said if something would ever happen to him, he told his dad to let Bryan Danielson run AEW.
Wow.
So there's a lot of respect, admiration, and this is great for AEW. I really enjoyed his commentary at the pay-per-view, and now that he's going to be on TV. Now, I don't think he needs the televised entrance every week. Hopefully that's not happening.
Yeah.
But I'm here. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would be okay if they made a switch on their lead players of Excalibur. And I think Shivani does Collision. I mean, I haven't watched Collision in
Shivani's
forever.
Collision play-by-play guy, and I think they are taking him off Dynamite to do other things.
Yeah, he was backstage on Wednesday. I saw doing some little videos with that. So, yeah, very cool. And then also Friday night, if you want to stay up late, watch even more wrestling after SmackDown, we've got AAA Worlds Collide on YouTube, and the main event is the champion, the Kingo, versus Dirty Dom. Who do you think comes out on top, guys? Is it Dirty Dom, double champ Dirty Dom?
It's time.
Do you see it?
It's time.
I'd love it. I'd love it.
The Mexican crowd. Well, okay, this just kind of disproved my point. The Mexican crowds have been booing Vikingo.
That's what I've been reading.
He's a good guy, but because he defeated Del Rio, they took the title off Del Rio to go to Vikingo. Look, it's in Vegas. Dom lives in Vegas now. Yeah, this is I've been saying Dom's the MVP for 3 years of WWE, and I am sticking to my guns on that one.
Kev?
Dom is the man.
I also want to see Dos Champion. That means 2
Campiones, maybe.
Just to have him even be more cocky on screen and be like, I got the titles and I can get the ladies. Like, the only thing is, there was a report Conan earlier today mentioned like the deal with the WWE. Like a lot of the people, in Mexico, even with we're associated with AAA, like we're living at like the poverty style level. So he's like, the deal with WWE has changed a lot of the wrestlers' lives, right?
Yeah.
Vikingo has been a household name. We knew him in AEW, saw him on Jericho Cruise. So like,
I saw him on an indie in front of like 40 people.
It's awesome. So like
against Commander.
If it is a loss to Dom, maybe we can see him kind of in a situation moving up to kind of like a regular in NXT. I kind of like seeing him regularly being spoken about. That's my only bad thing. I like the teasing of the matches with him and getting announced, on these AAA shows. It's not like if Dom wins it, does Vikingo go away, and then we see, I forget the crazy clown guy's name.
Psycho Clown.
Psycho Clown, yeah. Maybe we see him more, and he was pretty damn good with Mr. Iguana and him. So
Iguana Man.
Yeah, so I think Dom, for the sake of Dom and his character, I'm hoping he wins just to see him carry 2 belts on.
Are you gonna watch Friday night tonight? You can watch it on YouTube
tonight.
at 10 o'clock.
It's Friday night. It's after SmackDown's done, because obviously they're in Vegas. It's only 7 out there. So
I'm definitely watching it. Laura's
we'll see how awake I am. But yeah,
Laura's leaving. She's getting some dinner with some friends. Not coming back till Saturday. So Brett and I were.
Oh, that's a long dinner.
You should get tacos.
All right.
To watch Lucha Libre, the total experience. Margaritas,
and don't forget chips
tacos.
and salsa.
What if you get a piece of pizza
Churros.
and hold it?
No, tacos. Well, you can get taco pizza.
Get all of
That's
that.
a thing.
Kind of like a taco.
Yeah, get tacos and taco pizza and Chipotle and
Grande Americano over here. He's probably on the card.
Well, I'll drink a few cervezas during.
Yeah, Dos Equis, Coronas.
Question. It is live on Peacock?
YouTube.
Oh, even awesome.
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah.
Tacos and
God, that's
tequila
great.
at Kevin's house for
Friday night fun for you and Brett. Let's
Aye.
go. Yes. Oh,
Ay,
man.
caramba.
That's going to be
Fiesta.
fun, guys.
Fiesta
I
time.
saw real quick, too. I think WWE Shop is now selling those iguanas.
$55 a pop.
Honestly, they're
$55 for a little
back in the
stuffed
day.
iguana guy.
It
Like,
would
what
have
are we
been
doing
buy
here?
the shirt, buy the iguana, get a shirt for $1.
I can get 2 Labubus for that much, man. For my
Are
daughter.
are you into Labubus here?
I'm into it. Yeah, we're a
Man,
Labubu
that looks like a
household
lafufu.
here.
That thing's fake.
Look at you know.
Wait, is that
You
a
know,
bootleg?
huh?
Is that a bootleg?
No, that
Oh, we
I
got
have
it at
no
the
idea
gas
what a
station.
bootleg-
It must be legit. Come on.
Oh, so,
Did you
so
really
it
get
is
it?
so much like your wrestling shirts, it's a bootleg.
No, these are legit. I don't know. My Harper says they're legit. So, guys, when we had our birthday party, I was taking a shower as like the first guest arrived, and I could hear screaming outside the bathroom, and I'm like, "Is everybody okay? Did
Somebody
Angela
falls.
yeah, or did Angela invite like a special guest to come that I don't remember?
Did Eminem show up at your kid's birthday
Right.
party?
That's literally what I was saying. I'm like, what is happening? And one of our good friends bought her first Labubu, and she freaked out about it. And then 3 days later, they start showing up at the gas station at the end of the road, and they're like $25. So she's bought 2 of them with her own money.
But
so.
are they the real deal or are they bootleg?
She thinks so. This is. You guys tell me you're more into the collectibles and toys. Pop Mart. Is that a brand that you guys are familiar with? Pop Mart.
I mean, Kev would
I don't
get
know.
into.
I
Kev
think
would
it, I
probably
think
be
it
more
is.
apt.
You know, fun fact. The only reason I know that is because
Their heads turn around. Who knew? Woo!
well, that brand is
Mr.
also
Iguana can't
making
do
a
that.
special
Right.
Chucky series, like Child's Play.
Oh, Child's Play.
Halloween, I saw the
Labubus.
uh
South Park did an episode this week about Labubus. Labubus.
Oh, I'll have to find
Butter's girlfriend wanted the specific one, and the store charged him $85 because of tariffs. He's like, I get tariff, you get tariff.
that. That's fun. I'll have to
Yeah.
look for that.
South Park is back. It's fun. So we don't do politics here. The Charlie Kirk thing has blown my fucking mind the way this has happened. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Oh, of
I know
course.
it's
Yeah,
not.
you can't avoid that.
Charlie Kirk, I met him once because he would come and do his show from LA when I worked at the political radio. Nice to me. And when I saw the footage, it's literally the footage of him talking about gun control.
Right.
And the thing. Well, South Park, their first episode of this season was about Trump canceling NPR, and Cartman lost his mind because he loved listening to NPR. Well, because of what happened, unfortunately, tragedy, they scrubbed the episode, so it's not airing on TV anymore.
Gotcha.
But what I'm getting at too is, did you guys know there's new episodes of Beavis and Butthead?
What? I feel like I've seen commercials somewhere. What's it on now?
It's on Comedy Central right
Comedy
after
Central.
South Park.
Okay.
So remember back in the day, it was 2 mini episodes per episode.
And the music videos, of course.
So no music videos because nobody makes those anymore.
Yes.
But it's reality shows. Like there was one about like the people that live in the small house. He's like, I live in this small house. And he goes, and then Butthead's like, yeah, with your small penis. So the first episode, it's the same animation, same music. It's exactly the same.
That's cool.
The second one is current day. Butthead's fat. Beavis is old with the dude. It is. I was high watching it, but goddamn, it was so fucking funny. So do yourself a favor, try to watch it. I've only watched that one. I didn't even realize they were back, but yeah, it's so cool.
All right.
So fucking cool.
We got a little bit of everything on this week's pod. Next week, we will talk our preview and predictions for WrestlePalooza. Maybe we'll even fit in some K-pop Demon Hunter talk. So be here for that next week.
Yeah, I'll pop my dick too.
We certainly will.
I'm
All
just
right.
curious if you're watching or listening to this and you would like to earn a crispy $1 bill, go back to the beginning and count how many times I said pop my dick on this episode. I'll PayPal you $1 crisp dollar.
I will tell you this.
You're not eligible.
Guess. Okay. No, I don't want your dollar. I don't want your dollar, but I'm going to predict 22.
Oh, I did more than that.
Oh, yeah.
I did
go
more than that.
Actually, you might have did 22 in that first segment.
I think 40, 47.
Yeah, I was thinking 30-ish of something. So
yeah, but if you want to go back and do it, I will PayPal you $1. Crispy.
All right.
Crispy PayPal $1.
Gotta have
friends and family, not even fees.
Wow. Only the best for here. It is youtube.com/That Wrestling Podcast. It is at That WrestlePod on social media, and it's whatamaneuver.net for your merchandise needs. For Jason, for Kevin, I'm Brian. We will talk to you next week. Like I said, WrestlePalooza preview and predictions. We'll talk all out too, I'm sure. So it's going to be jam-packed. I hope you join us for it. We'll be back next week. And as always, enjoy wrestling.
Thanks for watching That Wrestling Podcast on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And for more That Wrestling Podcast content, follow at That WrestlePod on social media.